Why not? Streaming. I am streaming, bro. There you go. Alright. Guys, SpartanDee here playing everyone on the PC. Where's my camera? I didn't set it up. Oh. And my tea is ready. It sounds like. Let me just let me just get my tea ready. So I'm using the French press. It is supposed to be for, I mean, you can use it for anything really, but mainly it's for coffee. I use it for tea. So I'm assuming ads are running. I'm not sure. I've got my mug here. I've got my French press with tea leaves inside. Now, the reason why I'm using tea leaves instead of tea bags is because tea bags has plastic, microplastics in them. Oh god, the music. Let me get this sorted out first. It's too loud. You know, it's really funny because certain songs are just too loud sometimes. There you go. So tea bags have microplastics in them. That's why I've opted to use a French press and tea leaves. But you can't really completely get rid of plastics. I mean, you can reduce the amount of plastics that you consume, I suppose. But you can actually flush out the plastics from your body. I can't remember what it was. I think it's like a foot bath and having kind of like not garlic, sorry, ginger bath, and you know, extracting all those plastics that are in your body. Did you know that you have at least a plastic spoon worth of plastics in your body, but mostly in your brain, supposedly? I'm no scientist, so I can't really say for sure, but that's what I've heard, like on social medias, and you know, going on YouTube, etc., which is a social media, I suppose. Right. Can I get a chat? Oh no, I forgot about Restream. Why do I always forget about Restream? Hold on. The laptop is not liking me running so many things at the same time. But Restream for me is very important because that is my text-to-speech program that I use while streaming, so that I don't have to check chat all the time. It's lagging so hard. It's lagging so hard. There we go. It's loading. So while it's loading, while you guys are still in ads, etc., let me just talk what is on. I got logged out. Why did I get logged out? Let me talk what we're gonna do today. So as the title suggests, we will be doing. Let me do a test here.
SpartanDee.
Yeah, we're
test.
Right. So we logged out. So we will be doing the Jubilee again. I know. But you know, today's the last day. We only have, I think, less than 16 hours before it goes away. So let's see. It is now turning, I would say, 7:30. I think it'll be like reset before it ends officially. Let's try to see where it says when it's gonna end. Protectors Jubilee 14 hours from now. So we got slightly, I want to say slightly over 6 p.m., which is the reset. So I want to say around 8 p.m., 10 p.m. my time, but we shall see. Uh, I will be doing another round of like opening the Protector's bounties on all 9 of my tunes before the event ends, and hopefully the next day we'll be able to open and collect that another Protector's figurine so that I can collect those illusions. Right, that's the main goal of all of this. But yeah, for the stream, I do have currently over 100 Protector's bounty. If I can open my inventory, I don't know why it's lagging so hard right now. Currently, I have, it looks like 107 Protector's bounties. I have, I can't really tell what it says here. I know I had over 200 openings already thus far. 272, which is over the threshold of 150, but the counter for Coalescent Motes is 0. So the chances of getting a Coalescent Mote supposedly is about 1 in 100. There has been other content creators saying that you get 1 in over 272, something like this. So the whole point is to grab as many Protector's bounties as much as possible before the end of the event. Unfortunately, I did not have the time to do that, to collect the Protector's bounty. I was doing other things as well, so we're gonna try being the keyword here, to ignore. Wasn't there a guy who needed a costume change over here? I guess not. We're gonna try and ignore everything else and concentrate on doing or collecting the Protector's bounty today. I will be going off like for prayers in about 5 hours, I would say, less than that, 4.5 hours. So we have about 4.5 hours on stream to collect the Protector's bounties, and then maybe another 6 hours or so before the end of the event. That is off stream. I don't think I'll be streaming that. I think streaming this, collecting the Protector's bounty for 4 hours is good enough, I think, for stream. And then I promise we won't have to deal with it until next year, right? I really wish I wasn't gonna knock my lights there. I really wish that I could memorize where these guys are, where the quests are, because I still don't. I'm not being very efficient. I am better than I was before, but I'm still not perfect. Pristine. How does he say? Pristine. Pristine. Yeah, that's the one. Ish. My name is Jeff. I still haven't seen that movie. What was it? 21st Street, I think. What's his face? I don't remember the actor's face. The fat dude back in the day, and the other guy who was like also Magic Mike. I think it was it Magic Mike? Again, I haven't watched that, or even Striptease. I've also, there's so many movies out there that I still, it's like classics, I want to say, that I haven't watched yet. Where am I supposed to be going for the costume change? Where's the glitter things on the ground? There's 0. Hold up. This is exactly why I'm not being very efficient, because I don't remember where these things are. I need one more person to change the costumes. Oh no, I got disconnected again, didn't I? Shoot, I don't know what it is. I'm using a Cat 8 Ethernet cable directly connected to the modem to my laptop, and I still get disconnected using exit lag. Is it because everybody's trying to farm for the Protector's bounties today, like before it ends? There's like a lot of players online at the moment trying to get the protector's bounties or something. What time is it right now? For me, it's 7:30 a.m. in the morning. So for you guys, I'm assuming then it's about 7 p.m. Is that why? Yeah, I think that's why the glitters on the ground was not available. I think she's like over here. No, that's the rousing one. I think I see the glitters on the ground now. This way? What do you mean this way? I went this way. I went this way and there wasn't anyone. See what I mean? I was here earlier. This is the first spot that I went to. She wasn't here. Whatever. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Information. We have to go Isendale. Again, I wish I have a better memory so that I don't have to check the quest journal every single time I'm doing this. Icewind Dale, right? Yeah. I almost wanted to Ice Spire Peak because I thought this is where I was supposed to go. And the music just decided to die. What? I don't think it's my internet, seriously. When I saw my wrong place. When I saw my internet speeds, it was actually hitting 300 Mbps, which is surprising because I think I only subscribed to 100 Mbps. So could it be because of exit lag? I don't think so, but we shall see. I think my internet service provider decided to upgrade everybody's internet speeds for the same kind of like amount that they paid for, like for 100 or 200 Mbps. I'm not sure. Cause I remember, and this is something that I get like, what? Are you sure that's what you're paying? I have to pay. Suddenly my throat's a bit itchy. I do have tea here, but it's piping hot, so I'm not about to burn my tongue or burn my mouth trying to drink this tea. Now I have to go to Ice Fire Peak. Okay, just to go to Sage's shop, which is not too bad. Where did we have to go? Ice Fire Peak. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Well, I was talking about movies that I haven't watched before, and then something else. Oh yeah, internet speed. So I'm paying, or I used to pay about $100 for 100 Mbps. Yeah. So, oh, I didn't know there was a timer. There we go. And then, but then the saving grace is they upgraded it to like 200 or 300 Mbps. I think at the time, I was paying about that much for 500 Mbps. Why am I not traveling? I'm disconnected again. Almost. Okay. I think there's something wrong with this cat cable. Maybe. Ethernet cable. Or my laptop. I think maybe my laptop's Ethernet cable slot is not functioning properly. That could be another thing. I wasn't gonna use the Wi-Fi because when I checked the internet speeds, if I was to use Wi-Fi, it's only 15 Mbps as opposed to 300 Mbps. That's like, I don't know guys, 30 times faster than Wi-Fi. Oh god, I can't believe. This is why I hate Ice Fire Peak. Like, why does sometimes the aggro, I don't aggro, but sometimes I do when I went past these guys. And now you know, all of the goblins plus their mother is trying to kill me. There we go. maybe because somebody else went through here and killed all the ads. That's why I don't have to deal with them. I don't know, man. So going back to what I was saying, so I was paying $100 per month for 500 Mbps, or something like this, $200. But then I noticed that having 100 Mbps and 500 Mbps, there's not much difference. In terms of maybe it's better for my gaming, but when it comes to like watching anime or going on Netflix and stuff, streaming services, not much difference. I suppose,
Did you copy the notes?
yes. Party
Another
on.
day
Okay. Costume
to
change.
commemorate.
Good. Both are in PE. What was I saying? So, yeah, there was no difference between 100 Mbps and 500 Mbps, except if you're streaming. Now, if I understand this correctly, and I feel like there's another NPC here in this alleyway for costume change.
My word. That sound. Oh, focus. Just make it stop.
Make it stop. Um, when you're streaming, right? There's uploads and download speed. So download speed is actually half of the, or is it the other way around? Download speed, upload speed is like, for example, if I was getting 100 Mbps upload speed, then I'll have 50 Mbps of upload speeds. Sorry, upload speeds of 100, download speeds of 50. So if I had upload speeds of 500, I have download speeds of 250, something like this, or vice versa. I'm not sure which of the speeds is half. So when I was not streaming, it didn't affect me whether it was 100 or 500. And because I had a hiatus of like say a year or so, that's why I didn't really bother. But now that I am streaming again, I am considering applying for 500 Mbps. But it seems like, at the moment I am getting disconnected and all, but that's probably because of the Jubilee event. Really, I'm not remembering this. I'm supposed to costume change and also rousing the entertainers. So I believe there's like one here next to the guard post. I'm seeing some sort of FPS lag though, which is kind of funny because I'm using a 1660 Ti. Um,
That sound. Oh, focus. Just make it stop.
I'll focus, just make it stop. I mean, I shouldn't be saying stuff like this, but I don't think I've been inebriated before. I have passed out. I have not knocked myself out. I was involved in an accident, a bicycle accident, and I went unconscious. I think I went unconscious twice now, twice or three times in all of my life. The first being the bicycle accident, where I basically face planted to the ground at a really high speed. Um, and the other two was while I was working out. I actually passed out because I didn't eat yet. I didn't have any caffeine or what have you. And then I think I already talked.
Hex Nero.
Oh hey,
If you need more FPS, you can use lossless scaling program. It's on Steam I think for a few dollars. And is 100% worth it.
is it free? Because I only recently bought Exit Lag subscription for like 3 months, and that's, I mean, $20 I suppose, 1875 whatever, but $20 for my currency. And hello, by the way, Hex Nero, thank you. Thanks. What was it called? You need more FPS, but FPS is like connected to your graphics card, right? Why would a why would a program actually help you with your FPS if it's got nothing to do with the graphics
Hex
card?
Nero. For me it's pound 2,94 pounds
Oh,
GBP price.
no. Oh, you're from Britain, from UK. I was in the UK for 6 years. I was studying there. I was in Oxford Brookes for 3 years, and then I studied at Bedford School for another 3 years, like not in that order, obviously. And then I worked there for the High Commission of my country for less than a year. I would say 9 months. So in a total, about 6 years and 9 months in the UK.
Hex
69.
Nero.
Nice.
It has frame gen, which is why it is so good to use. Hex Nero. Oh nice, laughing face.
Yeah, I was in London for most of my time there. Even when I was studying in Oxford and in Bedford, I would always go down to London for the weekend, or even lived in London and then traveled to, say, Oxford, for example, to study, to go to university, and then at the end of the day, use the megabus for like £1 to come back. Like it's £1 to go there and £1 to come back. I don't know if megabus.com is still around, but it was during, I want to say, about 12 years ago. Yeah. I think it was about 12 years ago. Maybe less, maybe more. I don't remember. Um, what was I doing again? Costume change and arousing the the entertainers. I think there's one over here. Which part of the UK are you in? Because I mean, not that Scotland was the UK. It's EIRE, right here. But yeah, I think I went to Scotland for a weekend. I went to Scot. This is the funny thing. I was in the UK for 6 years, but the only places I went to was Bedford, Oxford, London, and that was it. I didn't go to Manchester. I didn't go to Liverpool. I didn't go to Newcastle. You know, all these kind of like football associations. Like I used to be a Newcastle fan. I don't play. I mean, I don't watch soccer or football anymore. Whichever you want to call it, right? U.S. Americans call it soccer. We call it football. Um, in the UK. So, I mean, I like to play, but I don't really watch. But people who are like Manchester United fans, you know, Liverpool fans, are like, oh, get me the jersey when you come back from UK. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. And then they never pay me back. But that is the story of my life. Um, I'm supposed to rouse. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Oh, just so you know, since it's your first time here, Hex, I am actually visually impaired.
I don't want to go to school.
So yeah,
Wait, where am
on average, I can only see 30% vision. Like I can't see 100%. If that makes sense. Yes, yes. You'll be like, oh, why don't you wear glasses? Yeah, I've got cataracts, meaning to say the lenses inside my eye are not working properly. So yeah, that's why I'm visually impaired. But anyway, you know, it's not too bad. I might actually get my surgery done this year. I'm getting a review next month, and from there, either get a surgery or have to wait again for the drugs to kind of like do its job before I can get my operation done. Where am I supposed to be going? Costume change. This thing. So I need one more person. One more person and two more for this one. Ha. I have a sinking feeling it's down here, but I already done this side. I think it's in the alleyway over here. No? Did I do you? Yes, I did. I think I already went this way, actually. I think I did already go this way. Where am I supposed to go now? Who am I supposed to... Oh, I think I see these things on the ground. There we go. This way. Maybe here in the platform? No, I feel like I already talked to this NPC. Yeah, I did. So where am I supposed to go next? Let's go to... Oh, God. I feel like I want to go all the way from the beginning again. Just so that because I feel like I missed somebody. I haven't talked to this dude. Okay. This might be the last one. Yeah, this would be much faster if I could actually see and also remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
Just make it stop!
This way? This way? I think we're supposed to do a costume change. It doesn't help that this lags as well. I might look into it, but seriously, oh my god, I keep on forgetting this particular NPC. There we go, done. I feel like having to pay to kind of like fix my FPS could be solved if I just bought a new PC with a better graphics card. Although that might cost a lot more. So I have to go to Moonstone Mass and Driftwood Cavern. Okay, not cavern, tavern. Driftwood Tavern. So yeah, I mean, like for example, exit lag. It helps me with my internet speeds. It's like a gaming VPN, which is not a VPN. It has actually improved my MS by 20. So it does work, but I don't know whether it's worth $3 or $7 every month just to get that 20 ms. Whereas if I was to upgrade my internet to like say 500 Mbps uploads and 250 Mbps downloads, any kind of like internet lag would be solved, right? Especially if I'm streaming at the same time.
Enjoy.
If I was playing without streaming, I wouldn't get so much lag, I don't think. Even if there was a lot of people playing Neverwinter at any given moment. So, but obviously I'd have to pay something like $200 every month. So, you know, $7, 200 every month. So yeah, if we're talking about what makes more sense, I think paying for the exit lag makes more sense. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was really quick. Oh, way faster than when I tried to give the NPCs a costume as well as rousing them. Ice Fire Fee. Party boxes, correct. So the party boxes one is not too bad. You just have to collect these boxes and go to the 2 specific locations. Since there's only 2 locations, I don't have to worry about where to go because yeah, there's only 2. If it was like 5 or more, that's when things get a bit iffy. One here was here. Where am I supposed to go after this? Ice Fire Peak, right? Yeah, this is gonna be the whole video. I'm just gonna do the repeatable quests until I have to go at like around 12 p.m. which is, I want to say it's not even 8 o'clock at the moment, but roughly about 4 hours from now. We're gonna do this non-stop for 4 hours, I think. But you know, just to kind of like not be monotonous, I'm just gonna keep on talking about stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to jump in and ask me a question about anything, do ask, because I do have a lot of Neverwinter knowledge. If at least you know, it's not common knowledge, uncommon knowledge, rare knowledge, legendary knowledge. I don't know how good the information that I'm gonna share with you guys, but like yesterday, I had a really good time during stream. I do not want to aggro you guys. Oh my god, why does this happen sometimes and not the other times? Watch me aggro like the other goblins the other side. No, thank god. Eh? I'm shaking my head because of this lag. And it's not FPS lag either, it's just internet lag. What is that? I'm like, there's like a scab here. And it's not good to pick on the scabs because otherwise it won't heal, right? Oh, you guys are in an ad? Yeah, it's gonna be an ad in a second. But you are not gonna miss a lot. I'm basically just doing repeatable quests for like 4 hours straight. Run is in Veloc. Whispering Caverns, okay. Let's go to... Ooh, Whispering Caverns, Veloc. I know Whispering Caverns is at the top there, yeah. So let's just go to Veloc first. First. And then we know we have to go to the Whispering Caverns at the top of the map to the north. What was I saying? So yesterday I was streaming and I was sharing all this information which I thought was very common knowledge. It's not common knowledge. Or at least for the people I shared the information with, you know, things like miracle worker professions. What else? What other tips did I give yesterday?
You can tell Elminster that I have the trust of several influential...
Whispering Caverns. You know what would be a better travel post function? If you could actually put down a pin of where you want to be transported to, which is gonna be like a logistic nightmare for the servers, right? Because it's not a certain fixed point for everyone. Like everyone will have a different location teleport, right? But I don't know if they could actually do something like that. Gonna be some mobs here. You know, this might be one of my least favorite places to go to for this quest. However, nothing beats Evan Down's quest. I think that's the worst one. The only reason being the Shadowkai respawn time, and you having to fight that for that resource with everybody else in the zone. That would be fixed if we actually had our own instance zone, meaning to say we don't share the zone with anyone else. I think Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic MMO does it best. We have to go to Icebreaker Peak again.
I'm afraid we have a minor emergency today.
Oh, okay, this is a really easy one. But I think we have to go to Icefire Peak after this. So, how they could fix it? Like how Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic did their game is that they have solo instances path and party instance path. Meaning to say there was two paths that they could take for group content as well as solo content. There you go. That's not too bad. I usually don't see a horse that way. But yeah, if you didn't know, you could actually collect all three horses at the same time, not have to guide them, and just go straight to the stables like so. And they will just spawn in the stable. Hopefully the last one will. Where is it? I'm still missing one. There we go. And that's it. Icefire Peak. I keep on forgetting. Because, you know, it's like a blur at this point. People just... The missions just blur. Because it's the same missions again and again and again. It's just a different order of doing it. You're just cycling between X numbers of quests. But if you're really lucky, you could get Protector's Enclave quests for both, you know, concurrently as well as in a row, again and again, back to back. But unfortunately, okay, I don't want to aggro you guys. Hey, look at that! I didn't aggro anyone. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Usually this is the time that I start streaming. But the only reason that I streamed so early today, because A, my wife left for work earlier, and 2, I have to go to prayers for Friday prayers later in about now 4 hours. Yeah, since it turned 8 o'clock. And I will be farming for the Protector's Bounty off stream. However, I want to see how many Protector's Bounties I can actually accumulate within the 4 hours. And then we're going to open the Protector's Bounties and see how many Coalescent Motes we get. Oh god, I don't really like this one. Rouse. We have to go to one here. I mean, eventually, if I do this enough times, I'll remember where to go.
I don't want to go to school.
One here. There's one next opposite of Reapers. Over here. There we go. I didn't reach him. What's the other place? After this, I'm gonna have to check the quest journal because I already forgot.
Am I late for work?
Rouse. Where else? No, I didn't go to this one. No? I did? Nah. Somebody interacted with him. I was like, no, I didn't go here. I might be forgetful, but I'm not that forgetful.
I don't want to go to school.
There's one here, I believe.
Wait, where am I?
And there's one last one at next to like Sabella.
Oh, my head.
Or is it this one?
Made last night.
No, I think this one's the costume change. Yeah, next to Sabella's. You know, I have VIP, I have the escargot, but I still think that I could go much faster. Although if I did go any faster than this, I'll probably be hitting walls because of the lag. I think this is the last one. There you go.
I don't want to go to school.
I don't want. Actually, that's a funny story. I went back to school, right? About 6 years ago, I want to say. Never death. I totally forgot about that. About 6 years ago. And but I quit, right? I quit after like my first year or second year. I think it was the first year. It could be the second. It escapes me. So what happened was after I quit, I woke up and I was like, I'm late for school. I'm late for school. And then it was like I was about to get ready, go to the shower and you know, get clothes, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't go to school anymore. Like I finished, I quit school. So you know, there's other instances like I used to play League of Legends, right? I used to play League of Legends, but I remember that this one time I fell asleep playing League of Legends. I was sleeping on the keyboard, right? And then but I realized I was kind of like aware that I was playing League of Legends. Search the open grave, yes. Is this way? Oh, there's two spots, here and the other spot. Okay, that makes sense. So I was playing League of Legends. I fell asleep on the keyboard, but I was conscious enough to realize, and I was playing Garen as well at the same time. I was getting ganked, right? I was getting attacked, but because I was asleep on the keyboard, I wasn't able to defend myself. But I was aware that I was being attacked, so I was like, "Get up, Spartan! Get up! You're getting ganked! You're getting ganked!" And then I woke up in bed. So I was like, "Wait a minute! I wasn't even playing League of Legends. I was dreaming that I was playing, and I was in that dream sleeping on the keyboard while playing League of Legends." Like you just know you've been playing too much when you start dreaming. And dreaming about playing a game while playing a game, or while asleep. Does that make sense? Like gameception.
some rare reagents to
Ice
help.
repeat. Costume change again. Isn't this the exact same rotation that I just did? But anyway, we're not gonna complain. You know, I actually. Where's the costume change? This one? I'm actually grateful that the missions are not randomized. Can you imagine if the NPCs, for example, and I'm getting disconnected. Yeah, I'm getting disconnected. You know what? I'm just gonna log out, log back in. So what was it? Oh yeah, can you imagine if the NPCs were located randomly around PE and you had to go through all of PE to look for them? Let me try to see.
You hold me down?
That's really good tea. Like, I know this is Ceylon tea and all, and I had two tablespoons worth of tea leaves in here, and I used my French press, which is over there. I used this French press to make my tea and everything, but it's actually tasting way better than I remembered. Like the normal tea bags, it's probably a placebo, really. Costume change, I think it's across this way. Oh, this one. I'm trying to remember top of my head where are the NPCs. I believe there's one more, like just at the stairwell here. Yes. And then there's another one up two more flights of stairs over here, or three flights of stairs. This one. Hey, wait a minute. Is it down here? Yes, down here. I keep forgetting this particular one. Is there one above? I don't think so. It's probably down here somewhere. Here? I maybe should have gone to this one first before going like above level. And then we have to go to Icefire Peak, right? Top of my head. Which one's Icefire Peak? There we go. So I believe you can get about one Coalescent Mote per 100. What was it? Who was it that said it? I think it was. I don't think it was Glazed Donut or Nightmare. It was oh gosh, what was his name? My viewer yesterday. Acquisitions? No. Somebody with an A. It starts with an A if I remember correctly. Anyway, he was saying that he got about 500 bounties and 15 Coalescent Motes, something like that. I was like, okay. Because if like, oh, hello, what was that? It's not a follow. Oh, it's a raid. Hey, Dead Mano, welcome on in, guys. Wow, okay.
Dead Mono. Hey.
Hi.
I'm pretty sure I know this game. Kappa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know this game too. In fact, I actually watched your videos on how to do like Shackles of Divinity and stuff. So let me do you a quick shout out, Dead Mano.
Dead Mono. And I'm pretty sure I know this guy too. D.
You do?
SpartanDee.
Spartan!
So Dead Mono.
What is your profession?
There you go, sir. I did you a shout out. I mean, not that nobody knows who you are. It's for kind of like, I don't know. What does shout out do?
Dead Mono. Aw, thanks, man.
You're welcome,
Dead
sir.
Mono
I mean,
teen love.
the least I could do. Like, oh, hi. What is that? Oh, thanks for the follow, sir. I think I did the dance for you. I mean, does that thing work? Wait. Let's see
Dead
if this
Mono
works.
followed your channel.
Thank you. I I used to have an RGB lighting here.
Dead
Uh,
Mono.
for like party.
How have you been, BTW?
Uh,
It has been a while since I've seen you.
yeah,
So
'cause
good to see you playing.
yeah. I don't know if you know that Mano, but I'm blind. Yeah, I know that sounds like a it's a downer, but yeah, reality hits, I suppose. Things happen. Not blind in the like total blindness sense. I can only see 40% out of my right eye, and then 20% out of my left eye. So on average, I can only see 30% vision. Yeah. So that's the too long didn't read version. I've been in and out of hospital for the past 3 years. I want to say.
Wonderful.
so
Look at the smiling
so yeah,
faces of protectors
that's
on
out of the
play.
way.
As the city's walls kept in
I'm streaming again because I've found a way to alleviate like my disability. For example, you guys don't see it on screen now, but I'm using disability apps and programs. For example, in chats, the TTS, the text to speech helps me because I don't have to read chats. I just have to listen. And when it comes to like what you
Dead
see on,
Mono. I had no idea.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Nah, don't worry about
Sad
it.
face. I am so glad you didn't let that get you down, and I definitely would not have been able to tell.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm using like for example, I've got a second screen here to make sure that my uh, stream is working well. Like there's no black screen. I'm using all these the text to speech. I'm using like magnifier app within the kind of like PC. If you press your Windows key and then the plus key, it zooms in. You don't see it on stream, but for example, if I was going on my journal like this, right? If I have the journal on, I can't see what it says, but I'll use the magnifier to zoom in, and the whole
Dead
screen
Mono.
is the journal for
Yeah,
me.
that's solid, man. Whatever you gotta do that helps.
Yeah, yeah.
How has gaming been?
I've never stopped. Even when I had an eye patch on, and using the worst eye, I still play because even right now I can see shapes and colors, but that's about it. Um, so that's why I don't really do master content, because I don't want to let people down when
Dead
I'm
Mono.
doing group content.
Hell yeah. LUL, this is the way. Gaming
Yeah.
is such a fun escape.
Yeah, like I mean, I can't see. Imagine if I was totally blind. Then I wouldn't
Dead
be able
Mono.
to play the game.
Also, the audio must immerse you so much, like when you lose some senses, you gain way more in others.
It's true. You guys may not notice this, but if you go dismount and mount on this particular mount, there is a cry, like a. You guys notice that? Let me go on it again. Listen for it. You hear that? There's like a howl at the end. If I don't know, I noticed that like almost immediately, but I don't know if other people noticed it. Anyway, what was I doing? I completely forgot what I was supposed to do.
Dead Mono. Oh, yeah, the undead vibes.
Yeah.
LUL.
Like stuff like that. Like because I cannot really depend on my eyesight. I've acquired like this kind of like super ability for like almost like sonar location. Like for example, in real life, I can't tell who is say upstairs, who's upstairs. Like I can't see who it is, or who's behind me. Obviously, you can't see behind you, but I can tell who it is behind me because of how heavy their footsteps are. If that makes sense, like how they walk, and I don't know. There's some sort of like sense. Um, the air. Does that make sense? Like for sure, I can tell people by their shapes, right? The shape of their body, how tall they are, how they walk, obviously from their voice. But I remember this cool joke not my little sister, sorry, my big sister did to me the other day. Um, I didn't see who it was on the stairs, and I asked, "Who is that?" And they just kept quiet. So I was like, "It's either Effa or Kawaida, these two, because they're about the
Dead
same
Mono.
height."
Have you had a chance to experience VR yet? That must be a wild experience.
No, I would love to, but and because of my disability, I wouldn't be able to see either. But there are VRs that can adjust, right? Hold on, do I have it here? I don't think I have my magnifying glass here. Hold on. Excuse me. Let me put this back on. I don't have my bag with me. So these are the tools that I use. My phone, my camera, so I can zoom in, right? This is how I read. And if I can show you guys on stream, I don't know if I can. Let's just say on YouTube, right? On YouTube, right? I can't see the text. So what I do is I double tap and it zooms in, right? This is how I see stuff on my phone. Like this. Right? And then, I mean, I don't usually use this. This is a...
Dead Mono. Would having super magnified glasses help you at all, or does that not really do much?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like this, I think you use this to identify precious things, right? Precious metals and all this. So it has a magnification. Obviously, this is too far for me to see anything. It's just it's like a blur. But yeah, I have magnifying glasses. I have my phone camera. What else is there? I do know that I have a magnifying glass here somewhere, but
Dead
I
Mono.
don't remember where I put it.
Close to being a cyborg at this point. LUL.
Actually, I'm not
Dead
100% human.
I love the light on it.
Yeah, it's got purple light as well. Oh, what did I just do? It's got purple light and the white light. I actually prefer the white light. The purple light is like, you know, sus. What do you need? I think it's to identify fake notes, right? I don't know how to use it though, or I've never actually seen a fake note in my life. So, but what else did I want to say? You mentioned it earlier. You just now. I have to zoom in on your chat now because I can't see what it says. Oh yeah, close to being a cyborg. I'm not 100% human. I had surgery last year, and in my eye right now is a plastic synthetic lens, which helps me to see. I really don't want to go into too much details here because it's gonna be a bit what you call that, disturbing. But too long didn't read. They replaced my lens in my eye by cutting it open and sucking it out and replacing it with a synthetic lens. So I have a plastic lens in my eye currently, in my right eye, and they will do the same for my left eye.
Dead Mono. Oh damn, cyberpunk is getting real.
Yeah.
LUL,
Yeah, it is,
I am
actually.
glad there are things that can help though.
Yeah. I mean, without it, I wouldn't be able to see at all. I don't think. Because in my left eye, which is still my original lens, I can only see 20% out of it. But with the eye that has the lens, I can see 40% out of it. The reason being, even though it's clear, it can't focus, so it can't adjust. It's at like one setting. So if I want to see something really far, I need to have spectacles. If I want to see something close, I need a different set of spectacles. So I used to have these glasses called multifocals, which has a different degree at the top of the lens and different degrees at the bottom, and then like 0 degrees in the middle. So depending on what I need to see, I would look at like from the top part, the middle part, or the bottom part of the glasses. I don't know where my glasses are because I don't use them at all anymore. It doesn't matter whether I use glasses or not. I still couldn't see. And the reason why I haven't bought new ones yet is because they're super expensive. They're about $1,000 a pair. And then I haven't operated on my left eye, so it doesn't make sense to get a pair of glasses for both eyes if one of eye isn't actually working. So yeah, I've been
Mono.
blind for 3 years.
Jeez,
basically.
that is
Yeah,
wild.
it is. It's a you know, I feel like people are playing in normal difficulty. I'm playing on a harder difficulty because things that are uh, easy for most people, it takes twice as long for me to do. Things like, oh, I don't know, simple things. I don't know, like plugging in a USB, for example. I have to basically try to figure out how it goes or where it goes in because sometimes I can't tell where the port is. For example, I mean, obviously USB is pretty easy, but that's just as an example. Um, Things like reading newspaper, I suppose I need a magnifying glass or a camera for my phone to
Dead
read.
Mono. Don't worry, I swear those things are 4D. It takes me several tries to get a USB in.
Right,
LUL.
right. I mean, that's just as an example. I can't really remember top of my head what are the other things that are kind of like easy to do for normal people. But anything to do with sight, I suppose. I would. Here's the thing, though. I had to change my lifestyle, not from my diet or anything. Like for example, driving. I still drive, even though I shouldn't be driving, to be honest with you guys. Um, but if I need to, I will. And the thing is, when I'm driving, all I can see are shapes and colors. That's it. When you ask me to look at what's the license plate of the car in front of me, I can't tell. If there's like a police officer trying to wave me down, I can't tell. Um, and usually when I drive, it's okay as long as there's nothing happening. For example, constructions or even like a traffic warden or an accident. That's when things get really uncomfortable for, or even traffic lights. When the traffic light is really far away, I can't tell if it's green, yellow, or red. So I depend on people to honk me from behind. They're like, they can't wait anymore. They'll honk. That's when I know I'm supposed to go, which is really bad. Imagine if it was a red light and then somebody honked and then I went on the red light, right? That is a possibility because I couldn't tell whether it's green or red. So again, obviously it's not a good thing that I drive when I can't see very well. But when push comes to shove, I mean, it's either I get a grab, which is like dart here, which is equivalent to a grab, or I get somebody to drive me, or I don't drive at all. Those are the only options I have. But I like to be independent, though. As much as possible, I do like to be independent, to be able to do things without asking people to help me. But I do ask. As a guy, I don't know what it is about men, right? Guys, but we don't seek help. It's like the last thing I want to do, or the last thing that we want to do as guys, is to seek help. But unfortunately, because of my disability, there's nothing I can do about it. Like if I will try as best as I can to like be independent, but I would actually nowadays it's much easier for me to just give up and ask for assistance. Like, I don't know, drop the ego and just ask for help. Um, which doesn't make me any less of a guy, like not doesn't make me less of a man. But I do notice there's like pros and cons, right? Pros and cons. The con being I'm not able to do things by myself, but for me the con is that also means that I don't have to do anything for anyone else. Like back in the day when I could still see, um, people would ask me, send me here, do this, do that. You're not doing anything. All you do is like play games all day. Why don't you do this for me, right? It's either to do like legal documents or having to send a car to the workshop. But ever since my disability, people don't ask me to do stuff anymore. Or I would say, I can't see, right? Kind of
Dead
thing.
mono. That's big. Definitely
Yeah.
isn't easy to ask for help,
Nah.
and you're right, doesn't make you a lesser person.
Nah,
Glad you're not giving up on things you enjoy either.
I mean, for a very long time, I was depressed. For years, I was depressed because of my disability. Obviously, I really, if it at all possible, I wouldn't want anyone to have, like, not be able to see. Now I can understand, like, people with disabilities, especially like total blindness. I kind of understand, like, the hardship, especially if they could see before. What I mean to say is they weren't born blind. People who are born blind, they got nothing to compare it to, right? Being able to see and not being able to see. I, on the other hand, used to be able to see, so I kind of miss things, right? Being able to see, like, say, watching a movie for me is a bit, it's not as fun, especially if I'm watching like foreign language movies, like Korean or Japanese, because I can't read the subtitles. Like I've been to several movies, foreign language movies, and I just didn't know what was going on. Like, not only am I not able to see what's going on the screen, I can't tell what they're saying, and I can't read the subtitles, and I can't be doing this, right? I can't be zooming in using my camera because they might confiscate my phone, thinking that I was recording the movie or something. So sometimes what happens is I'll be watching with the wife. She will be explaining to me what's going on. So can you understand? Like, how fun is it not to be able to see a movie and having somebody explain to you what's going on? Do you know what I do for fun nowadays? Let me just quickly show you. If I can find the dang thing. It's not here for some reason. Where is it? I don't know why. This should work. Yeah. This.
Dead mono. Besides being a badass cyborg, LUL.
Beside being, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Like, what do you call it? Cybernetics? Nah, nah. I mean, not to go into the like deep end here, but because I am a diabetic, I have a high chance of losing my limbs. Like getting
I3 Erzerker 1337. Hey.
Hi, hi, welcome on in, sir. Who is this or madam? Berserker. Hi, hi. So I have a high chance of losing my extremities or a limb, an arm or leg because of my diabetes, right? There is a chance. So yeah, I might be walking with a metallic arm and leg in the future. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Not anytime soon. Knock on wood. Not anytime soon, I hope. So obviously, because of copyright, I can't really show you guys this. But basically, in my spare time, I listen to manhwa.
Trying to break the heavy silence, attempted to sum things up. He asked to clarify if both women knew each other. Suddenly, both women
You see, because the reason why I listen to manhwa is because I can't see, right? I can't see. and then it's very descriptive. It's like an audiobook. Oh, I mean, I should be listening to audiobooks. So instead of watching a video, I listen to the video. Like before I go to sleep, I just put on a manhwa, and then it just like plays and describes. So it's entertaining for me. That's the only way I can quote unquote read a manhwa. It's being described to me. So similar thing with like movies, right? If I was watching a movie, I don't know what's going on, and it's not like they're describing what they're doing. So that's why I enjoy manhwa, or even audiobooks better because it describes what's going on screen. So if I was like, for example, if I was totally blind, I would still be able to enjoy manhwa. Um, and it made me realize things like Neverwinter as well. If I was totally blind, I wouldn't be able to play Neverwinter properly because, for one, I wouldn't be able to know what's going on the screen. But I wished with my kind of like partial
I3
vision.
Earthseeker 1337. But I realized in anime they describe some stuff they are currently doing.
Really? What anime? I don't. I'm trying to think. Like for example, Naruto. They speak it in Japan, unless of course you go to the English speaking versions, I suppose. I'm trying to think like say One Piece
I3
or
Earthseeker 1337. Like, sometimes. But
yeah,
for me it's easy to follow it.
not all the time though. Like if I was to close my eyes and watch anime, I don't think I'd know really what's going on. They don't exactly describe what they're doing. Maybe like if Luffy was going gummy gummy Gatling gun, right? I know he's punching, but who is he punching? I don't know. The bad guys, of course, right? Pick up the gauntlet.
Dead Mono. Gotta
Oh.
get some foodies now, but I am
Alright.
so glad to see you back and doing well.
Yes.
Gonna drop a lurk and leave yeah for
All
a
right.
bit.
All right. Thank you,
Dead
Dead
Ma
Mano.
18 love.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for the raid as well. And yeah, enjoy your food, whatever it is for you. I'm assuming it's like dinner. It's like 8 p.m. for you guys, something like that. Yeah, yeah. So don't let me keep you. Thank you so much for keeping me company, sir, and for the raid. I'll see you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Then Mano, like I actually do watch his videos, especially I should be giving him praises, singing him praises while he was still around. Um, Especially the Sod, the Shackles of the Divinity video, that really helped me a lot. Like, as I mentioned in my previous stream, when I was doing Shackles of Divinity, advanced, not the master one, because I can't see the runes.
Dead Mono.
Oh, he's still here.
I appreciate that. Starving ha ha ha. Yeah,
Yeah, go,
some
go.
dinner. Got
Go,
some
go.
mash and chicken yummies. You keep fighting on and not letting anything get you down, D. That Spartan fire is strong within you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it takes a lot to take me down, but please, please, I implore you, please go. I'm on an intermittent fasting of 18/6, meaning to say I don't eat for 18 hours, and I have a 6-hour window to eat. And starvation is nothing new to me. Um, the reason why I do intermittent fasting is for my diabetes as well, to regulate my sugar levels. So I have improved. However, because I haven't been exercising as much, um, it doesn't help me. Like I should be concurrently doing that for my diabetes, to keep my blood sugars in check, which is my diet as well as exercise. But I kind of want to use the excuse of being in and out of the hospital, not to be able to work out as much. As well, I kind of like gained 17 kilos since I stopped working out last year. I think I stopped working out November of last year, and therefore I've gained like 17 kilos ever since. It's been like 8 months, I want to say, or so that I stopped working out. So I should really go back on that horse, really. I was kind of hoping once this visitations to the hospital ended, then I'll be able to start working out proper. Because okay, so I really don't want to get into this, but too long didn't read version. I've gone to the hospital at least 10 plus times to get steroids injected into my eyes. That was most of the other kind of like operation or procedure that I had to do, other than getting injected into the eye directly. By the way, guys, is get lasered, like they shoot lasers about hundreds or even thousands of times into my eye to get rid of the wounds inside. Apparently there's like, you know how your nerves can break. Yeah, that's what's happening in my eyes as well. So in order to close those kind of like the nerves that has broken, they have to literally burn my eyes. So after those kind of like laser gun sessions, I'd be crying, not because I'm a bee, but it hurts like hell, man. Can you imagine? It's like looking directly into the sun, but 1,000 times, like being shot by the sun rays 1,000 times in a span of like 10 minutes or so. So it is not comfortable whatsoever. Um, and yeah, there's like a burning sensation inside your
I3
eyeballs.
Earthcircer 1337. How do you keep that eye open?
How do I keep my eyes open? They force it open. You know those vice things? Yeah, the visor things. It's like almost.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Oh gosh.
Yeah, yeah. They had to use those for, especially when they're operating, like using a surgical knife. They have to pop it in, like, and then they have to open the eyes like that, and it keeps the eyes open. So even if you try to blink, it doesn't. And of course, they have to numb your eyes first, and keep it moisturized by adding like drops from time to time. So you can imagine from the beginning till the end, your eyes are basically open at all times, and they don't let you blink until after.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Whoa, sounds like torture D.
It is, because it is, sir. Um, do I have it here? I don't know if I have it here. I mean, it's been a while. Could it be in my wife's WhatsApp? It could be. It could be gone by now. Uh, Hold on.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. How much percent of your vision you got left?
20% and 40%. 40% on my right eye. Oh. Is my stream, is there something wrong with my stream?
I3 Earthcircer
Oh, there we go.
1337. Glad to hear, laughing face.
Like-
I3 Earthcircer 1337. I got 1.5% myself.
Oh wow. I mean, 1.5% in one eye or both eyes? Because I got 40% on my right eye, because this is the eye that got operated on, and 20% on my left eye, because it still got
I3
cataracts
Earthcircer
in them,
1337.
and glaucoma.
Both, like the better one.
1%, bro? You are legally blind then, right? Because legally blind is less than 2%, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I3 Earthcircer
This is a different
1337.
day.
Yep.
Oh wow. So, oof. I mean, I might be there as well one day. This is a different day as well.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Or some field of view loss as well. Either
Oh, wow.
works.
See what I mean? This is different days. I know I'm using the same jacket, but that's because that's like my hospital jacket. There's freakishly cold over there. So these are like different days that I've been to the hospital getting my eye injected with like actual needles into my eye. They're putting in steroids in order to get rid of the cholesterol that is being accumulated inside my eye, apparently, and that doesn't help with my vision. That has also contributed towards my cataracts, I believe. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures here of my sessions to the hospital. But yeah, I have yet to get my operation surgery done on my left eye, but hopefully after my review next month, I'll be able to get my surgery done this year. Hopefully, finally. It's been 3 years since I had my cataracts, and I've been waiting all this time. So yeah, after that, of that is done, like I don't have to go operations anymore, and I'll be able to buy glasses so I can see. I probably start doing stream proper. I probably go to work again, and also was it work, stream, and exercise. Yeah, but you know, the funny thing really is that I don't need to wait for my vision to go back to do any of these things. It's just more convenient, I suppose, because I don't want to work when I have a iPad on. Rouse, okay. Page turner, okay. Like whenever after an operation, I think it's like you have to be away from water entering your eye for like 2-3 days, something like that, and I don't feel comfortable until like say a week after. So even they basically tell you not to go take shower because you know if you after an operation, water can actually go into the eye, and also you're not allowed to carry anything heavier than 10 kilos because you know it might be liable that your eye is gonna pop out or something like that, or even the pressure is gonna like burst all the eye liquids. So yeah, I know I'm describing it like really disgustingly, but that could happen. So again, that's the reason why I haven't really been doing any exercises because I don't want that to happen, man. Seriously, I don't think anybody would, right? What am I supposed to do? Rouse and?
But I don't want to go to school.
But I don't want to go to school.
Where am I?
Okay, the book. I really hate this one in particular, actually. Let me just go do that one first, and then we can do Rouse, the entertainers afterwards. 1%, eh? I can't imagine. I mean, I'm having difficulty with 20 to 40% vision, or an average of 30% vision, but I can't imagine 1%. Like, is that like?
Mistakes were made last night,
Is
friend.
it the
I3 Earthcircer
glaucoma?
1337. But it's pretty much the same, I think.
No, man. Like
I3 Earthcircer
1%,
1337.
40%.
Just have to ask around more, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, even at 40% vision, I ask for help. I can't imagine 1%. Like, it's. I don't know if the wife said it jokingly or seriously, but she goes and says, "What will you do without me? Right? What can you do without me?" I assume she's saying that as a joke thing. But there might be undertones under it. You know what I mean? I believe what she meant is that I'm like not 100% without her. Like she is my other better half, right? But
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Things just take you longer or are more different,
yes,
but not impossible.
yes. But what 1%? I don't know, man. That's I can't really imagine 1%. So in my kind of like situation, whenever I can't read something, like if I'm grocery shopping, with somebody, like my little sister the other day, I would ask her, what are the ingredients? What are the ingredients on the bottle? You know what I would do if I was by myself? I use the camera and then zoom in. But sometimes that's not good enough. Like I'd need to use this one, this magnifying glass to actually zoom into the small texts that are on the thing, like this one, right? I would need to use this one to actually read what it says here. Like even this, what does it say? You know, I probably need a light.
I3 Earthcirker
Oh yeah, I can read
1337.
it. The still are.
Smartphone camera zoom in and you can invert colors, so white letters on black background are easier.
Oh, I can still see colors, so that's not an issue for me. Like black and white. Like I do prefer dark themes for most apps as well, though. Distilled glycerol, ether sulfate. This is basically a glass cleaner. But yeah, so I mean, short of having this on hand, I wouldn't be able to see ingredients on the box. That's why I'd ask my little sister. But then even if I had a camera phone, it can only zoom so much, right? It can only zoom so much. And if it's really, really tiny text, I wouldn't be able to see anything or read anything. So like what you see on the screen, I don't see any text. All I see is like a blue chat and a yellow chat notification, I'm assuming. I can't see the mini map. I can't really use the map. I do see the sparkling things on the ground sometimes, not all the time. It does disappear. So here's the thing. Because of my disability, I realize there are things that the game can improve to help people such as I, or like us who has a disability. For example, these glittering things on the ground, they could produce noises.
I3 Earthcirker 1337. Playing RP all day. LOL.
Wait, RP?
I3 Earthcirker 1337. My case is called retinitis pigmentosa.
Huh. I mean, obviously, cataracts is what I have, so I know about that. Glaucoma. And then, that's about it, really. Because those are the two that I'm affected with at the moment. That is the first I've heard of it. I'm not sure what it is. I'll probably Google search it, or even use Gemini. I don't know how to use the Gemini on this thing. It pops up sometimes. Like I'm supposed to do this or something. Drag it from the bottom. And it should have the voice command, but it doesn't happen all the time. See what I mean? I don't know how it works. There is a way for me to actually get the voice happening. Yeah, no idea. I don't. But I mean, as I showed that mono
I3
earlier,
Earthcirker
double clicking on it
1337.
zooms in.
TBF, my native language isn't English. Hard
is
to
it?
explain it TBH.
Mine isn't English either. I'm Malay. So, I speak Malay English, a little bit of Deutsch, a little bit of Arabic, sana helwa, a little bit of Japanese. Japanese, how do I say how are you? Genki desu, and a bit of Korean. What's how are you in Korean?
I3 Earthcirker
I don't
1337.
remember top of my head.
Yeah, I'm Deutsch.
Oh, you're Deutsch.
Blinking and laughing.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Freund. How do you say brother, bruder? I was asking Nightmare, I think, yesterday about this. Like, what's brother? Is it
I3
bruder?
Earthcirker 1337. Großdig. I3 Earthcirker 1337.
Gross?
Bruder. Yeah.
Gross dick is what? I know gross is big. But I don't think that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, but I tried to work for the German embassy last time. They didn't hire me. I tried to go to Germany. Well,
I3 Earthcircer
Germany is not the top of my list,
1337.
unfortunately.
Just another way of saying hello there.
Ah, okay. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Wie geht's Sie? Wie geht, what did Nightmare teach me yesterday? Wie geht Ihren Cent? Ihren S? Something like this? I never learned that, like that sentence before, so I don't know if I said it correctly. I'm supposed to rouse two more entertainers, and I'm
I3
supposed to
Earthcircer
look for the
1337.
page.
We jet es innen?
Yeah, that's the one. As a formal hello, right? How are you? I never studied that. It's always when you're referring to a superior, it's C, or if you're referring to a female, it's also C. So it's like really confusing. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is I don't have enough practice with
I3
speaking the
Earthcircer
language.
1337. Yeah, it's like hey sir, how
Yes,
are you?
yes,
Pretty much.
exactly. But um, I've never practiced speaking the language other than an oral examination, which I haven't done in over a decade, 2 decades even, probably at this point. So it's like it's like it's a shame because I've studied it, but
Head.
I suppose maybe I should start a
Mistakes were made
German
last
stream
night.
or something, right? Like a Japanese stream, a German stream. I've never studied Spanish or Espanol or Mexican, which is almost similar, I suppose. Uh, but maybe one day, maybe one day. I do love to study languages,
I'm
especially like Japanese, because I do watch anime. I try not to
We
watch
have an ancient
to read the
swing stellar
subtitles, but
skipstone
I
stationed
end up
by
doing so
Speed Dam,
anyway.
the town of
I think
Head.
Dale.
I3 Earthcircer 1337.
I forget.
Hey, crazy topic change, but can Bard use other Weaons aside from the falchion thingy?
Bard. I mean, they use the pointy sword, right? Not a falchion. Falchion has a bladed. I don't know if
I3
the
Earthcircer
transmute has
1337.
different styles.
Bard. Yes.
Yeah, because when you say, I was like, barbarians use two-handed. Um, falchion, falchion is curved blade though, so I'm kind of confused. It's an espada. It's like a needle, right? A needle. That's what they use. Not really a falchion. But no. Basically no.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Yeah, the pointy one.
Unless you're
Can I
talking
use like
about
a long sword?
No. Well, you know what? Let's investigate this. I'm kind of curious too now, because if my predictions are correct or is correct, you could actually change. I believe that's my bard. Wait, can you see all of this? I thought you had 1% vision. I don't know. Is it a German thing, like a German classification? Like 1% is actually 10%, maybe. I don't know. Cause
I3 Earthcircer 1337. I'm super close to my screen.
oh, why don't you do you use the magnifier app? There's not an app but a program in on your laptop or desktop.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Also, yes.
Oh, okay.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Win plus plus.
Yeah, that's the one. Win plus plus or win plus minus. Like, thank you to Mrs. Alba to actually recommend me that app. Like, otherwise I wouldn't be able to play most times. Like, even if I was playing, I'd have to stumble, or having to do this. with my phone. Like I have to zoom in or use a magnifying glass. Like I do have a portable magnifying glass, but my
You'll
bag is
never
like
forget
all the
the
way
whole
over
time
there, which
together.
I'm not about to go and
Jubilee
get.
Event.
So, to answer your question, can you use anything other than whatever that is called? Not a falchion. It's called something else. I'm trying to look for my, excuse me, promo boxes. I don't think you can use. Let me try barbarian, and let me try uh trickster rogue. You can't get these packs anymore, by the way. This is like OG packs back in the day. You're gonna be in an ad, so I'll probably repeat what I'm saying after this. No, it looks like you can't. I was hoping you could use these as an appearance, but it doesn't look like that's the case.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Had no ads yet.
Oh, it is now. There is now. I mean, I think in Germany it is big on the kind of like ads. I mean, I suppose you can use a loot. Now, most of these are like most of these are like these needle things. I don't think there is a longsword. I don't have long swords, even if we could. Stilettos. Is it called stilettos? I feel like that's a trickster
I3
rogue
Earthcircer
item. Oh, you're
1337.
not in ads?
Not even a pirate like Blade? I3
I
Earthcircer
don't think so.
1337. Tula or something.
A what lot? Cutlass. Cutlass. You might. I I just don't have a lot of collection when it comes to the bard. I feel like there is an appearance in the Zen store currently. Yeah, they're all stilettos. Unless you consider a loot as a weapon. Well, that's a big ass. What the fudge is this? Do you see this thing? It's huge. PTSW. Wait, PTSS. What
I3
is
Earthcircer
this?
1337.
Oh,
Can you beat up enemies with a loot?
no. Unfortunately, no. I don't know what this is, but it's freaking huge. But I have to spend 1,000 AD just to equip it. I'm not about to do that, but it does look cool. No, unfortunately, you cannot use a lute to attack. You can only sing songs with it, I suppose. Right? No, it's 4-1.
I3
Yeah, I
Earthcircer
remember.
1337. Alrighty, thanks for telling me,
Yeah,
smiley
I'm
face.
sorry. I'm sorry I can't help you more. Like, I feel like there is, in fact, another weapon that you can use. Was it in the Zen store? I feel like it's either in the trade bar or the Zen store that has it. Like, is it services? Appearance, maybe. No, this is clothing. This is clothing, I believe. I think I almost bought that, didn't I? I didn't want to buy it by accident, even though it is 30%. It doesn't really do anything. It's just visuals. Yeah, it's just visuals. Why am I not wearing pants? Oh, those are pants. Right, right. I thought this is the same color as my skin, okay? So sue me. Wait, I am not wearing pants. No, that is my skin. I'm not wearing pants. Why am I not wearing pants? On this. Where are my pants, sir? What? Those are just boots. Okay, that is so weird. Um, oops, my alarms went off. What about trade bar? I feel like there is a costume in the trade bar.
Hail
adventurer.
Equipment? Fashion.
Interested in...
Oh. I forgot about these. Anything to do with Bard. Partisan. Wedding attire. That was weird. I'm pretty sure there is an option for it. Is it equipment? No, it's still this. There, stilettos or something, whatever you call it. It's pretty long. What about the one in Celestial, right here? I'm pretty sure I have one of these though. Is it this one? It's a very thin one. Nah. I'm out of ideas. I don't know. Sorry. If I do bump into something that's like better than a stiletto, I'll let you know. Because I think as a fighter tank, I'm able to use the barbarian.
I3 Earthseeker 1337. Appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do more. If you ask me about a fighter, then I have more. I have more when it comes to my fighter. Like my collection is maxed out mostly. If you look at my and this is the gear library, right? 152 over 100, 200, 136 over 200, 110, I believe, 110 over 200. Yeah, I got a lot of appearances, and this is just gears. I also have fashion. 92 over 200. Because I do collect collections a lot. Like I would actually pay for collections on my fighter, on just my main. If we're talking about the other classes, I don't really care. If I just so happen to have it, sure, I don't really mind. But when it comes to paying for it, then yeah, I probably just do it for my fighter. There's one really cool thing though I want to show you. Hold on. I think it's this one. No, appearance. If you swap to a trickster, is this trickster? Yeah. You see that? You see my avatar right now? He's crossing his arms. If you use this trickster's cape, it's the only one that does this. The folding of the arms. But he doesn't do it like when you're idle. It only happens when you're observing him in the fashion. Like if I was to choose this, it doesn't do it. If I choose this other one, if I choose the Tresims, it doesn't do it. It's only when I choose the trickster cloak that does it. Like this. Which is kind of cool, I think. But you can't get it anymore, unfortunately. It's one of the original packs when it first came out, Neverwinter. So anyway, I think I'm done for doing the repeatable quest, I believe. There's one. What's the other one? I think we have to go somewhere. Icewind Dale.
I3 Earthseeker 1337. You can't get it. They don't need to fix it. XD.
You can? No, I believe they were saying that is the reward for the second battle pass, but they took it down because there were issues with it, right? They said it in the patch notes anyway. But you're saying you can get the Trickster Rose? Oh, you can't get it. They won't need to fix it. Yeah. The one thing I am missing is the Cataclysm cape. That was an event that happened when Neverwinter literally just came out. It was like a Catterday event, they're calling it. So yeah, shame. Like I really wish they'd
Warming rocks.
reintroduce these things that they used to do back in the day, right? Events like I think I was missing this light cape. I do have some of the light capes, but not all of it. Like for example, if I was to go, let's see, if I was to go wings, and let's say I use these wings, right? I don't know if you know this. So these are the wings. However, if I was to go, I think cape. No, not this one. Sorry, appearance. Go appearance. You go to say gears. You swap this to, where is it? Light. Light. Is this the one? I can't see. It zoomed in too far. Cloak of Darkness. I guess that one works. I think this one works as well. Let me say where, save and where. There you go. This should work. You see that? It's become light now. It was dark before, but now it's light. So yeah, I kind of wish they returned stuff like this. Like the capes that they only gave away like one time. But the funny thing is, if I was to dismount and mount again, it's back to the dark wings. So if I wanna have that kind of like look again, I just have to go appearance. I go disable, and then enable again, and it should be light. But that's a really long-winded way of doing things. I don't like to do that, so I just use the fashion as normal. Where is it? Fashion. Where fashion? And I would like to use the Tressum actually. I do love the cats. If you look at my title, Cat Hero, I love it. Unfortunately, I don't think I won. I don't think I won the Sardina Tressum. I did do the giveaway competition. Cancel. Save. Where fashion? Where's my mount? Go to Ebon. Ebon Herald. There you go. And there you go. Right. So actually, I totally forgot. Yeah, we will do a giveaway, guys. If you don't know, every hour that I stream, I do a giveaway, and let me just do it right now. Exclamation mark raffle. If you'd like to join
SpartanDee. Raffle.
If you'd like to join the raffle, all you got to do is type in exclamation mark join, and what it does is, if you win, you get 1,000 loyalty points, which you can use to redeem if you're on the PC. And then also on top of which, I do a roll die, and whatever number that pops up from the die in game, I will give you these items that are listed down here. So it goes from like a trinket all the way to a Coalescent Mote. So depending on what number you get, the higher the number, the better the prizes are, or at least in my mind, they are better. Like Coalescent Mote is basically the grand prize. So yeah, good luck if you are going to join. There's Red Ring, and Never Death. So I think let's go to Never Death first, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Hopefully that is Never Death. I can't see. I'm just like guesstimating whether that's Never Death or not. It is. And there's like 2 spots where I think you have to go here. Like the hero, and also is it just 2 quests here in Never Death Graveyard? I feel like there's 2 spots where you can like there's 2 graves here that you can go to. I think I aggroed. No? Good. Or maybe that was a different quest. What's the other one? Dread Ring. Don't know where it is. Here. I had the mouse over it already, but I couldn't see where the mouse cursor was. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying about disability, nobody joined, that's fine. Neverwinter could do with things that will help the disabled community, especially the visually impaired one. For example, like I said, the glittering things on the ground, they could produce noises. So for example, if I was looking like here, I would not hear a single thing. Or maybe something that is behind me, right? Like in my earphones. But if I was to do this, I can hear something twinkling to the right. And if I was to look like this, then it'll be really loud in my earphones, meaning to say I have to go this way. And then it'll be twinkling to my left, meaning to say I have to go this way. You know what I mean? Something like this. Because right now there's nothing. There's only the dusts on the ground,
Warm work around here.
and it's a visual thing. So people who can see, great. People can't see, not so much.
Appreciate the gesture, but Elminster can't keep distracting us.
I think I've done this. I've done all. So yeah, for people who are like farming for this event, I don't think doing the merchant is actually a really fast or good way of doing it. I suppose if you are to AFK grind, which I do not recommend, it is a good thing. Like you can go to sleep, whatever.
I3 Earthcircer 1337. Sorry not paying attention too much RN. Playing the tutorial XD.
Don't worry about it, bro. You being here is good enough for me. You don't have, in fact, you don't have to feel obligated to listen or even watch. But if you do, that's great. Like if you participate, it's even better. But no obligation. Like I tell people, you don't even need to sub to my streams, to my Twitch, if you don't want to, because I get paid by ads anyway. So you being here has actually been really helpful. Like you, Dimamu, anyone else who's like lurking right now, I do appreciate them being here because that will help me get to that, like, get paid. I'm like $10 away from getting paid or something like this. So, thank you very much, sirs. I have to go to Ebon Downs. I don't like going to Ebon Downs. Let's go to Ebon Downs first, though. Get that out of the way. I don't even know how many packs I've got so far. Over 100 for sure. Almost 200 packs. Almost. What is this? I almost thought it was going to be like 40% off keys. They know that I would buy keys using my Zen if they give me 40% off keys, because at the current moment, we have 30% off. But knowing that you can get 40% off keys, FOMO hits me, and then I just buy a single key. In fact, I do have a single key right now, right? I think so. I haven't opened my key yet. Oh, I've got 2 keys. Wait, how did I get 2 keys? Is it today's key and also the key that I bought earlier? Or is it from a campaign thing? Hold on, let me check. I don't think I put a key here. Key. Ah, that's why I didn't put a key here. Let me rectify that. I don't want to have both keys on me. I don't want to accidentally open a lockbox like I did last time. So how do I do this? Key, click drag to an empty spot. Hello? Where's the dialogue? Oh, there you go. It's split. You don't need a dialogue when you're splitting 2. Okay. Ice Bar Peak. No, wait. What did I say? Ebon Downs first. I don't know where Ebon Downs is. Wait, you're doing it to If I was to ask you a question, then you'll have to answer. So never mind. Forget it. I was gonna ask, why are you doing a tutorial? Are you playing Neverwinter or something else? It sounds like. Wait, are you new to Neverwinter? Hold on, playing the tutorial. Playing the tutorial. I mean, pre-level 20 is a tutorial, right? Doing adventures.
Our faith must fortify.
You know, going to Evan Downs and Whispering Caverns and all these other old maps. All of that pre-20 is a tutorial. Once you hit
3
20,
Earthcircer 1337. Yeah, that's why I was asking ABT Bard. Happy face.
Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to force you to reply. I was just curious, actually. But yeah, don't bother replying. Carry on, sir. Carry on. See, now I'm kind of like curious, but yeah, let's just move on. Let's just move on. I don't want to disturb you. It's for me. This is why I am trying to focus on doing the bounties, because I will get distracted. I know that I have to do RTQ, that I need to do RC, that I need to do the skirmish dungeons. I have to go and what else I have to do? So the battle pass, the zone mechanic. I have to do encroaching frost as well. But because the event is ending in less than 16 hours, I really need to like focus on this now, because it's gonna go away. And once it goes away, we won't have another Jubilee until next year. So that's where this FOMO is coming in. I'm not in the right place, am I? I think I'm going in the right direction now. I was a bit lost this way. What is this text here? I don't know what that. Somebody's talking in the Ash channel. I don't know if it's being constructive or destructive. Constructive, destructive, pessimistic? No, negative. I don't know if it's a negative comment or a constructive comment. This is the reason why I kind of like block the chats in my streams, because you never know, somebody's gonna be pissed and say like really bad words, and I don't wanna. You know, this stream is child friendly. I want to say, you know, I don't really swear. I don't really say anything adult oriented whatsoever, or at least I don't. I try not to. So that is what's the word I'm looking for? It is accessible to everyone of all ages. I mean, it's all good vibes here, or at least I hope it's all good vibes here. There are times when things happen, as live things do. Yeah, this is why I don't like this particular quest, because you have to share. I don't know if I want to transition to a different instance though. I don't think it's worth it. The spawn times are pretty quick, I want to say. But if somebody is gonna be like farming these or grinding these Shadowkai witches, and then somebody else comes in and somebody else comes in and they keep on killing it before I can get my hands on them, it gets pretty annoying. Fortunately for me, it's not as bad, but as you can see here, it's a bit annoying that there's no mobs around. Again, this could be solved if they allow us to have instances, if that makes sense. Like a personal instance just for me and my friends. Like I would literally pay for instances. Like having my own personal instance where I can have the same content, right? Have the same mobs, whatever. But no one else is allowed into that instance except for the people that I invite into. So things like VHEs or like this, for example, the mobs, they're all mine and my friends, the people that I invite, if that makes sense. So, you know, that would be very useful, I think, for when you're doing hunts, for example, or... Oh, that's a spider. Or here's a witch. When you're doing hunts, like back in the day, there's not a lot of hunts nowadays in the new campaigns. There are those named encounters, but I don't think anybody's really farming for those named encounters. Like in Keldask, I think it's called Keldask, the new map. You do get like regular currency. Am I done? I'm done. I didn't even realize. I keep on I keep on missing this, like the fact that I'm already done, but I kept on going. Is this ebb and downs? No, this one is ebb and downs.
You call me down?
Right. So for the benefit of people just listening in, what else can I talk about other than bounties? I feel like most people who came into the stream, or other than like the Mamu's entourage, I
I3
suppose.
Earthcircer 1337. Alrighty, Imma, check out the game tomorrow. My friends went to bed already. Hope the
Okay.
songs I unlock with LVL2 and 5 rock.
Level 2 and 5 songs. The songs that are pretty epic is the one in Soul Harvest. If you go into the Soul Harvest map, it's pretty epic in there, because when you fight, it transitions, and then it goes back to calm. But anyway, I'll let you experience that when you get there. You're going out, all right, Berserker. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing as well as keeping me company. I hope you have a good one. Thanks for follow.
I3 Earthcircer 1337.
Bard.
I meant my bard ones.
Okay.
Winking at and laughing.
Lamau.
I3 Earthcircer 1337.
You too. You too.
Alrighty.
Thanks for follow as
Enjoy
well.
your night, sir.
The Dill 214 followed your channel.
Thanks, Bill. Oh God, I can't believe. Wait. Is there?
I3 Erzerker 1337 followed your channel.
Thank you. Good night. If you're leaving, don't let me keep you. Thank you again. I used to have RGB lighting, right? But for right now, I have this. It does change color, but there's only 3 colors that it changes to: white, this thing, I think this is like orange, and blue. So it's not really that great. I don't know if you can tell the light changing, because there's 2 lights here. I have one right in front of me, which is like a big ass camera, studio light thing. Oh, it's the wife. Hold on, guys. Assalamualaikum. Okay. Acha. Uh-huh. Huh? Ita. Okay. I have to go there. Okay. Siapa lagi tu? Bah. Okay. Bawa kedai. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, there's stop. What's that? Okay. Yeah. Let me just read the WhatsApp and I'll figure that out. Exactly. So who is she? Okay, never mind. I'll figure it out. Okay. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Okay. That's okay. So if you guys didn't know, uh, I'm building a house, and my wife just called me saying that there is this lady that is on that property preventing the construction to progress. Good morning. Okay, how are you? I might have to end the stream, guys. We're currently in process of clearing the land with proper earthquakes approvals. However, there seems to be a neighbor there, I think got a hajjah, who is denying us from doing our job. Wondering if it's possible for you as landowner to assist to talk to them and see what is their concern and how we can assist understand the situation before escalated to ABCI. We don't own proper documentation. Maybe she doesn't understand that. Okay. Sorry guys, I have a situation at the moment. Find out for myself. Personally. Okay, so here's the situation, guys. Um, I'm trying to build a house on my property, and apparently there's a lady who's preventing the construction to proceed. Now, I have no idea who this person is, or why she's on my land, and why she's stopping construction happening on my property. So I'm having to unfortunately stop the stream. Oh, wait a minute. Are you guys in the ads? Oh God, you guys are in ads. Yeah, I'm gonna stop in about 3 minutes or so. For people who are still here, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna complete this quest, and then open, what's that? Hey Fear, it didn't play for some reason. So I'm gonna play it again for you, sir. You came in at a bad time, Fear, unfortunately. Let me play that burp for you, sir. Blurp, not burp. Where is it? Where is it? I will send you to Jesus. Where is it? You're not my dad. Where is you're not my dad? I don't see it, bro. And even Restream is not playing for some reason. For some
Feared
reason.
of Beard 13. You pulling all the coal motes.
Not yet, but we shall see. We shall see. Because yesterday, I think his name was Atrocious, was telling me that he managed to get 15 call motes from 500 bounties. So I'm hoping to do the same. However, is it this one? Let's play this one. It's not playing. None of my soundlers are playing for some reason. Oh well. What blurb? Sound emote meme using 100 channel points. Are you winning, son? It's not playing for some reason. I'm sorry about that, Fear. But anyway, going back to the situation, okay, so two separate things. Yesterday, Atrocious was saying that he managed to get 15 call motes from opening 500 of those protectors bounties So that's what I'm trying to do. However, my wife just called like a minute ago, like 5 minutes ago, saying that there's a lady, like I have a developer trying to build a house on my property. So there's a lady on that on-set property that's preventing them from proceeding with the project. So I'm having to go down there physically and find out what the heck is going on. Why is this lady, who I have no idea who she is telling the construction workers not to do anything on my property? So um, I don't think it's my mother-in-law, my stepmother. I don't think it is. Uh, so I'm gonna find out anyway. But I have to end the stream. But before we end the stream, since I've already collected all of the bounties for right now, we're gonna open. It looks like 200 bounties, guys, and let's see how many call modes, if any, that I'll get. Bismillah. Oh shoot! I just realized. Let's go to, where shall we go, guys? Shall we go to the stronghold? Because I don't think it really matters where you go for this, for the openings. But I'm very superstitious, so let's go to somewhere like the siege training. I think this is my go-to place when it comes to like lockbox opening. People go to Velosk. People go to Ebon Downs, maybe, I don't know. People go to, where else can they go? I mean, I guess the stronghold as well. But I like to go to the siege practice. It's gonna take a while to load. Let me just check my WhatsApp. Because of this situation, it's really weird. They have the power to go to the authorities though. Oh God, they're telling me to go now. Okay, I'll go there as soon as. Okay, I really gotta stop the stream almost immediately as soon as this is done. So let me take a seat. Wish me luck, guys. I gotta go. Real life situation dictates. I would like. Okay, so the things that I'm looking for, I would like a whatchamacallit, I would like a figurine. I would like Coalescent Motes. It's not gonna have a fanfare. Is there like Coal Motes? Unfortunately, Blurp isn't working either, so I don't think you guys can play anything for me if you, even if I did get a Coalescent Mote. I cannot see. I cannot see if I'm getting call modes or not, guys. I'm gonna take away the chat for a second so that I can see the drops. Yeah, I got. Oh, by the way, Fear, if you're still here, I still think Protector's bounties are a good way to get insignia, because look at if you look at my insignia right now, I've got 3,000 powders. And yes, I did use RC for 4 of the legendaries, but I have been getting legendaries from these bounties. So it is still, I would say, a good way of getting Coalescent Motes, as well as insignia powders. Not the best way to get Coalescent Motes, it is a way of getting Coalescent Motes. I don't know what's a better way of inspecting these. Oh, you know what? I actually wanted to do hospitalities as well. It looks like I do have a stack of hospitalities. However, because of this real life situation, I don't think I can stay to do that. I don't have the time to do that, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna stream after this, after today. So maybe I'll just record it on a YouTube, just doing hospitalities and see if I get a Coalescent Mote or not. It doesn't look like I'm getting any Coalescent Motes. I'm opening about 100, 60 or so. It's really funny that the latest item is above me. I can't see, like here. I'm getting a lot of foods, getting a lot of RPs. but I'm not getting any. I'm getting those hospitalities, which is nice. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, I got a Coalescent Mote. There you go. But it's character bound. It's okay. We got one. Where do I put this? Like here. We got one so far in, I want to say about 90 openings. 100. Actually, it's exactly 100. Less than 100. Less than 100. I got one less than 100. I mean, so far I've opened 200. Now, what is it? 200, 300? Oof. I think it says it right here. 372. So I don't know at which number I got the Coalescent Mote. Put it right there. But yeah, in about less than 300, I suppose. In 100 openings, I got a Coalescent. In 300 plus openings, I got one Coalescent Mote. So I don't know how Atrocious managed to get 15 Coalescent Motes in 500 openings. He must be a very, very lucky individual. I'm assuming though that you could probably get it from Protector's hospitalities as well. But again, unfortunately, I do not have the time. In fact, I should be going right now as we speak. So as soon as these openings are done, like all these Protector's bounties are done, I will stop the stream. We're getting a lot of insignias though, which is nice. I'm not getting any legendary thus far, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. I did manage to get one. And a few epics. So the legendary that I got, I did sell for about 200k. And then you have epics that you can sell for like, I want to say 60ks, 50, 60k. So that's not too bad. Oh, I got Preservation Ward. I don't know how many Preservation Wards I've gotten so far. It's probably mixed with the other Preservation Wards that I had in my inventory. I have less than 30 left, guys. 20. I really wish I could open these Protector's hospitalities during stream. And it looks like less than 10 now. We'll see how many insignia powders I got from 200 bounties, including I don't know, shall I give it away? Last one, guys. Oh, I think I got a figurine. Last one. And I got RP and 100 Neverwinter renown. There you go. The answer is 1. I only have 1 Coalescent Motes in 200 bounties, which is not that great, but it's okay because I've got about 20 plus, not including the one that I have in the shared bank of Coalescent Mote. I mean, it is a way. Is it the best way? I mean, I would open my coffers of Celestials, of which I have quite a few of. I got 3 figurines from 200 openings though, so that's not too bad. Let me check how many coffers of Celestials I've got. 100 and it looks like 71. Yeah, I've got 100. Wait a minute. I feel like I've got more in the shared bank. Let me double check. Was it coffers of Celestials? No? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Let me double check. Yeah, no. Okay, 171. I would open it, but I'm waiting for like 2 times RP. Not that it doubles the Coalescent Motes. However, that's just the best time to open things because you do get RPs. Anyway, guys, sorry for this. I have a real life emergency, so I have to stop the stream. I'll see you guys next week because on Saturday and Sunday I don't stream. Saturday I'm going to the dentist. Sunday I'm spending quality time with the wife. I'll be back Monday. The event's gonna end then, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a different event then. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry for ending the stream so early. Let's see if we can raid somebody, guys, before I gotta go. Who's streaming Neverwinter at the moment? Anybody streaming? Wait, Dead Mano? Wait, I thought I thought Dead Mano's raided me. That's why he's not streaming anymore. Hold on. Let me refresh. I don't know why it doesn't refresh the note. Sarah loves archery. Oh, there, Erklin. Yeah, you know what? Before she ends her stream again, like yesterday, I was raiding Erklin yesterday, and just as I raided her, she stopped her stream. Did she just stop her stream again? Erklin 22. Enter. All right, guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company, watching my stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamualaikum and goodbye. Enjoy Erklin's stream. Bye bye now. I gotta go. My Is it gonna crash? There we go. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.